Southern High Coach's Corner is service of the Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home, Wymore Insurance, and J&M Liquor.
The Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home in Wymore has been serving southeast Nebraska for many years and is pleased to be of help in your time of need. It's been their endeavor to come to your aid with the utmost quickness in your funeral arrangements. They've been proud to serve you in the past and are pleased to help bring you this broadcast. Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home in Wymore, funeral arrangements and understanding is what you'll receive. Laughlin Hovitt Funeral Home in Wymore, a proud part of the community.
J&M Liquor in Wymore is your stop for everything you need heading into the weekend. Cold beer, tobacco products, hard liquor, all of it is in stock when you need it. Your wine, beer, and spirits store, open until 10 every night and until midnight Friday and Saturday on the south side of Wymore. Just cold beer and hard liquor. That's J&M Liquor in Wymore, proud supporter of Southern Athletics.
Bigger savings are yours when you package your home or farm with your auto. Call Kelsey or Angela today at Wymore Insurance and compare your current policy. See how they can help you save money. Count on the #1 farm insurance company in Nebraska, Farmers Mutual of Nebraska. Call Kelsey or Angela with Wymore Insurance today and start saving. Phone 402-645-3332. That's 402-645-3332.
Joined now by head coach of the Southern Raiders, Angelo Stabler. Coach, first off, congratulations, first year up there. How are you feeling heading into the season?
We're pretty excited. We lost some key players from last year, but we're excited about this young talent that's coming up. So we're pretty excited going into the season. And we're going to change our identity on offense and defense. So we should be a lot of fun to watch this season.
Now, being a first-year head coach, everyone has their own philosophies coming into a season. And what are kind of some that you want to instill upon this program in this first year there?
Just grit, high intensity, physical, and just really getting the ball up and down the court in transition.
Fast-paced is what it sounds like, and everyone likes to see that. It's pretty fun to watch and pretty fun to play too. Now, before we get into it, how are numbers looking this year, and how are how's the team looking here the first couple weeks of practice?
The numbers are down. I think we only got 14 that went out, 15 kids that went out this year. The kids are working hard. It's taken a minute for them to understand some of the new concepts and some of the ideology and some of the philosophy that we're trying to instill with them. But it's a long season, so we came down to the mentality, idea that it's not how we start, it's going to how we finish. And our model for this year is going to be different. So we're just trying to instill it. The kids are working hard, though. They're listening, they're attentive, and they're eager to learn. So it's always easy. It makes the job easier when you have a group of good boys that want to learn and develop and get better.
And I think you hit it right there on the head. If you have a group that wants to learn and wants to pay attention, it's going to make your job that much easier heading into the season. Now, you hit on it there at first. You are coming off a good record last year, and you did lose quite a bit of seniors. So what do you expect, I guess may not be the right word, but what do you want to see from your team, especially early on in this season?
Biggest thing is just making sure the attitude is positive, making sure they're a good teammate, making sure that they're working hard in their effort, they're giving max effort, and they're communicating. So we're going to focus on the process more than the results at the beginning of the season, and hopefully focusing on the process.
Well, and with any head coach starting out, there was a few I've talked to already, but it's laying that foundation early on in the week that I think, is the most important part of building a program.
Right. And then at the start of the season, we don't get to ease into the season. Like, we got some tough games right off the bat.
And you led me perfectly right into that question. Your first game is against Palmyra. What do you expect from this game? And I guess, what do you want to see from your team as the season kicks off?
Palmyra is going to be tough. That's a tough opening. They got Freeman the night before. So, hopefully, we're getting a good grasp of, what they do and how they do. They got a really tough player that came back. We're going to have to figure out how to attain them. And I know they got a big post that's returning, so we got our hands cut out for us. But again, we're just going to be focusing on the process, just making sure we have a good attitude. We're working as a team, we're supporting each other. We're communicating. We're giving max effort.
And as a program, you cannot build and get better unless you face those tough opponents. So, Coach, that's all I've got for you here. Best of luck coming up on Friday, and we can't wait to do it again here in a couple weeks.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Southern High Coach's Corner, a service of the Laughlin Ovett Funeral Home, Wymore Insurance, and J&M Liquor.